this very day. Welcome to Morning Crossfire. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, I will pretend as if there's no national problem around the game yesterday, but it's the reality that we all have to face. Somehow, some way, we didn't win the game. We didn't win the cup, right? Yes, it didn't look like we had it in us to win the cup eventually. But last, don't worry, be happy. Let's focus on the ones we can focus on. Welcome to the show this very week. This is Morning Crossfire right here on Nigeria Info. I'm Femi D. Amele. Welcome.
This is Morning Crossfire.
From your number one talk news and sports station. This is the Morning Crossfire
with Femi D Live.
Glad you can join in from wherever you're joining in. And if you're joining in on Facebook or YouTube, I'm glad you did as well. Facebook is at Nigeria Info Abuja and YouTube is at Nigeria Info Abuja as well. Thanks for joining in. You can always connect with us via the phone lines and via WhatsApp, and we'll leave room for you to express yourself in conversations that are trustworthy and, yes, full of passion all the way through. Well, listen, we're here for you. Let's review some of the stories as we have them across the papers for today. As always, we like to review at least 5 papers and let you know some of the leading stories from there. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info are only informing you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
Taking a look at the likes of Leadership, Daily Trust, Punch, Vanguard, and Daily Post for today, the 12th day of February 2024. Here is some of those headlines for you. Maritime policing, National Assembly to end Navy's monopoly. Governor Otu cries over hacking of mobile line. NGF Chair mourns Herbert Igwe and Ogobajo. Students seek end to kidnapping banditry in Nasarawa tertiary institutions. OAU alumni award 10.4 million. Okay, OAU alumni award 10.4 million naira scholarship to students. Nobody will invest in unsafe environment, says Elia. Okay, reconsider mass transfer in police. Senior Advocate of Nigeria tells IGP. APC members, leaders join NNPP in Kano. Leaked memo. We advise Tinubu over 5th columnist, says Arewa think tank. Hardship. APC has plunged Nigeria into a land of hunger, says group. Other stories. Trust Ekong wins Best Player of the Tournament Award. AFCON 2023, we must sustain tournaments inbuilt unity, says VP Shetima. Cote d'Ivoire clinch third AFCON title, beat Nigeria 2-1 in 2023 final. Moving on to Daily Trust for today now. Ivory Coast beat Nigeria to win AFCON 2023. Kano sales warehouse ordering grains, noodles, and sugar. Federal workers in 90 MDAs yet to get January salaries. Forex crisis. Hajj registration below 50% as payment closes today. Alleged killing of graduates sparks protests in Kaduna community. Kano is bad, confiscates beer truck, arrests 15 suspected prostitutes. Other stories, you'd also find Afghan finance. Super Eagles jersey shortage hits Kano as traders make brisk business. How Nigeria's economy nosedived in 10 years. Access Bank to announce Wige's successor as Okojo Iweala Otedola orders MON. Nigeria has potential to end importation of fertilizer, says Rathore. PDP's delegate Congress raises dust. Chimo local government chairs dump APC for NNPP in Kano. Nigeria experiencing stalled per capita growth, poverty, food insecurity, says IMF. Nigeria needs urgent spiritual help, says Adeboye. All right. President Tinubu's directive on satellite data access is misplaced. Moving on to Punch now. AFCON, you showed great resilience. Tinubu hails Eagles. NDLEA arrests terrorist supplier, intercepts 7.6 tons of illicit drugs. Ensure transparency in federal government grain distribution. Labour and PDP speak up about this. Protesting students seek end to kidnapping in Nasarawa schools. Claim Akeredolu's wife brought Aiyedatiwa to government ridiculous, says supporters. Heartbroken, Nigerians mourn Wizkid Wigwe. Discos overbilled 7.1 million customers in 9 months, says federal government. Eagles clinch silver as Cote d'Ivoire win AFCON. Nigeria facing worsening economic crisis, says IMF. Nigeria to become food exporter through mechanized farming, says Tinubu. Nigeria's predicament not solely political, says Adeboye. 4 killed as hoodlums abduct 5 in Ogun State. GUO Transport confirms driver killed in gunmen attack. Abuja residents decry rise in drug prices. India police arrests Nigerian, 2 Ghanaians for drug trafficking. All right, moving on to the Vanguard for today now. Hardship, students now trade property to survive. Higher prices loom as businesses rely more on loans to survive. Rain, wintry weather responsible for crash, says U.S. authorities. NDLEA nabs 6 months pregnant woman, 23 other suspected drug suppliers. Trustekong wins player of the tournament. Gunmen kill driver, abduct passengers in Ondo. Higher prices loom as businesses rely more on loans to survive. Institutionalizing culture of fiscal transparency in Nigeria, customs. UK Minister Kemi Badnoch arrives Nigeria for trade partnership. Hardship, Tinubu hints on providing social welfare for all citizens. Economic hardship, Nigeria needs urgent spiritual help, says Adeboye. Attacks, Daria comments Tinubu's approval for military barracks in Bokos. Seek debt relief from international creditors, Afe Babalola tells Tinubu. Other stories, over 120,000 Nigerian refugees in Cameroon cry for Tinubu's help to return. I plan to commit suicide if my grandchildren weren't released, grandmother of kidnapped Ekiti pupils. Navy arrests vessel for alleged crude oil thefts. I begged him to take me along, Osita Chidoka shares last conversation with Wigwe. NDLEA nabs pregnant woman, 3 others, intercept 7.6 tons of illicit drugs. All right, let's round off now. Let me take a look at this Daily Post now. AFCON 2023, Nigeria Super Eagles lose final 2-1 to Ivory Coast. Benue under siege as headsmen kill over 500 in Agatu, Otukpo, and Apa. Edo Guber now. 9 aggrieved PDP aspirants threaten legal action against party. Kano agency busts warehouses hoarding food items worth billions of naira. Wigwe U.S. authorities give reason helicopter crashed. Other stories of interest. AFCON 2023 final. Articles X8 Bawala reviews why Super Eagles lost. Blame Buhari for hardship in Nigeria. Ex-Emir of Kano, Sanusi. Economic hardship. Be patient with Tinubu. Most Reverend Undu Kuba urges Nigerians. Economic hardship. Nigeria needs urgent spiritual help. Pastor Deboye speaks about this. Edo Guber now. 9 group PDP aspirants threatening legal action against party. Accord party dissolves NWC, elects new leadership. Minimum wage, investigate Tinubu's presidency. PDP tells NAS. Well, these would have to be some of the stories leading the way across the papers for today. That will be Daily Post, Vanguard, Punch, Daily Trust, and Leadership newspaper for today. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
All right, join the 99,000 people on Facebook right now, on our page on Facebook, who are followers. Nigeria Info Abuja, you find us on Facebook. We're streaming live for those who want to follow through from there as well, and on YouTube. We ask of you now at this time as you join in the conversation to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask of you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info. We plead with you to keep your emotions in check. I plead with you again, check your BP in check as you share with us on Nigeria Info. Be calming down. It has happened, it has happened. All right, let's go to the phone lines. The lines remain 080-9597-4869. You can also join in on 080-999-30137. Okay, that's 080-999-30137. Good morning to you.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
To show you I'm using two phones. The other one is saying, try again later. My name is Mrs. Someza. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Tiba, what will be, will be. Well done to Super Eagles. Even though yesterday I managed to watch football. Is that what people are going through? My heart, I was able to watch it. To God be the glory. More than bring bronze. I told I'm back.
Now, Silva, no be bronze.
Silva. Please, don't take it personal. Please.
Yes.
Even the hardship, everything, don't take it personal. I watched a video of that vehicle that was in the bush. They left a little girl and they killed the driver. Dr. Femi, thank God here in Buhari, we just sleep with our two eyes closed. But I want to appeal to the security. Please don't leave us. And I want to also appeal to community. Don't say it's no more with us. But why are they now focusing on travelers? What is it that they want? Dr. Family, please answer me now. Because I don't get my family cannot take me to airport or less of to fly. What do they want us to do? You go with transport that is registered because you feel is safe far for you. And look at what they are doing. Finally, our brother, former Emir of Kano, say we should not blame Tinubu, but we should blame Baba Buhari for what is happening. Is it Baba Buhari that removed subsidy? Yesterday, I watched my elder brother, Adam Soshomole, on channels yesterday. Answer question, he no say answer. He was facing Shehu, how old are you? Shehu, don't ask me, you didn't bring me here to ask me of last regime. Shehu, the solution for me to this issue is let's reintroduce subsidy, even though I don't know whether government is still paying subsidy or not, because when they remove subsidy, dollar was not 1,000 naira, but today the dollar is 1,000 plus. So I don't know if government is still paying subsidy. They are not telling us. I leave that for them. Let them introduce subsidy and open border. That is the solution. Any English when they speak, how can you remove subsidy and be giving palliative?
All right, Mama. Let's leave it at that with you, okay? Thank you for your call. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And Abdullah is my name, calling from ASO.
Oh, welcome, dear friend.
Thank you very much. Actually, it's very unfortunate that we didn't win the match yesterday. And actually, I give the fault our coach made a mistake. Actually, expect the players to be playing the same pattern right from the beginning to the end. Just let us play, change pattern at totally at the last game. Which you see, I don't just to be sad. Actually, it's the fault of the coach. The players try their own best for you to change the pattern. You didn't tell them. That's why I just want to be a victim. I'm very, very surprised that this is very, very surprised. I'm telling you. That's my question. Just an idea.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning, work class, Dr. Femi de Amale. Good morning, Nigeria Info family. I hope you had a pleasant weekend with your family.
I did. I rested.
Yeah, that's great. I remember Mustafa Bakar Ali picking up calling from PW Kuba this morning. Congratulations to all Nigerians. Congratulations to Super Eagles. I, in particular, never gave them the chance that they will even scale through the group stage, let alone round of 16 through to the final. They have, yes, they made us proud, and I'm very happy for one reason. None of them will go back to their various clubs with the same profile, with the same value. You know, any club they are going now, they have distinguished themselves. But the most important thing there, they have showed us unity. I hope Nigerians can learn from this crop of players. They are not more than 24, but look at it. Look at what Musa was doing practically as if he's the coach. You understand? Look at the passion. Look at the energy they exerted to win. They may have lost the game, but they won our heart. We are proud of you all. Umabali, I hear say Saudi oil money, don't they call you? No, look South Africa, or they go look for money. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Hello. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Doctor. Sebastian from Amali.
Welcome.
Hello, Doctor.
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Nigerian. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, it's called this stay true. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Femi D.
Good morning.
Nothing break the news like the news.
Yep, and I can prove it.
My name is Salasi. Agree the listeners and callers. Obasanjo agree to and Batify agree the listeners. I want to talk. Protesting students seek the end of kidnapping in Nasarawa. I'm telling you, this insecurity is is getting out of hand. The vehicle coming from Lagos was, the driver shot dead and people kidnapped in Ondo State. And headmen killed over 500 people in Agatu and other places in Benue State. So Sanusi is saying that they should blame Buhari, not Tinubu. Yes, in some ways I blame Buhari because his government came and the trust people gave him, he came and borrowed, and most of the money being borrowed was looted, allegedly looted by some of his ministers. So these are the things. So they should do something about this insecurity. They should get the victim to more to get the information. I don't know why these people can't do that. Get the victims, get the information. I was in the village. I was interacting with the victims of the kidnappers. I'm telling you, if government wants this thing to end, they will end it. Thank you for giving me the privilege. Now,
right. Thank you for your time as well. Let's read from Facebook for a moment. Dr. Mr. Libera from Uri says, which Nigerian is President Tinubu talking about on net exports of food? Is it a country that cannot feed its citizens, that they are dying of hunger? We've heard of enough of rhetorics. Let the government be proactive and find ways of bringing citizens out of the quagmire we find ourselves in. Mazu Jola Sisi from Jigo in Buhari also writes and it says, good morning, Femi. I'm heartbroken this morning. My jaw would have been full. We had to carry the AFCON Cup, but kudos to our boys. They did well. Kingsley Nna says, Nna Emeka, which from Owerri. Okay, good to meet you. Also, Francis from Enugu State says, good morning, Femi, and keep up the good work. Says the incessant cases of attacks, killings, and banditry and kidnapping going on across the country. Security challenges in the country is unarguably worrisome and nothing to write home about. The federal government should kindly rise up to the challenge, and may God help us. Namani from Amagunze. And Chiemeka G. Edwin says, good morning, Femi. It's always good for a person to think positive. Please, winning is not for every day. Our day of winning is coming. Moses North says, good morning, FMD. Moses from Yaya FCT. May God bless our country, Nigeria. Tony Peter Green says, watching live from Abuja, we don't enter one chance for this government. The level of poverty when this country pass, be careful. Make me just keep to prayer to God, sharp. That's what he writes with regards to this. Okay, stay with me. After the break, we'll talk about some of the reverting moments now of the late Access Bank Group CEO and many other information that we have been able to put together and share with you right here. Good morning, Chris Fire. Stay close. It's a good day. It's a good day.
The Morning Crossfire.
Let's talk on 95.1
Nigeria Info.
Abuja.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.